Yo, what is up guys? It is week 8 of the Battle Pass and you're watching Rojo Gaming. In case you're wondering why that baby shark looks familiar, that is actually Swim Team Mako released as part of one of the patches in Brawlhalla as part of the back to school set. They had a Terrace Hall monitor, they had a baby shark Mako, Swim Team Mako, they had a couple of other skins as well. So check it out if you haven't already in the Brawlhalla. Let's get into it. The first one up this week, deal 150 damage in a row without getting hit. Now just to explain something as well, as usual I recommend Zal or Terras because they've got the highest damage of the game. And let me explain something to you quickly with a little clip in terms of damage. Okay, here we have Lucian at lowest strength in the game, that is on 2. He does 22.9 damage with his Guitar Side Sig. If we change that to strength 4 on his stats, then we see that it increases up to 23.9 damage with the same Guitar Side Sig. Now if you use Terrace for example, his axe neutral Sig is 28.5 at 8 strength, and if we change it to 9 strength it's 29.15. So yeah, that's basically what strength does, guys. Now that you guys understand damage a bit better, you want to get a legend that does a lot of damage, and to deal 150 damage in a row without getting hit, you could possibly do that in a experimental match or a strikeout match, but I recommend in this case a free-for-all match because sometimes that's the place where you find the most noobs, to be honest. As you will have noticed by now, challenges or missions number 2, 3 and 4 in each week is usually a KO for a weapon, or light attack damage for a weapon, or a heavy attack damage for a weapon. So looking at this week, it is Gauntlet KOs, Katar's light attack damage and Blast's heavy attack damage. Now for mixing up legends to get combinations of those two, if you want to do gauntlets and guitars you could use Caspian. If you want to do gauntlets and blasters you could use Cross. If you want to use guitars and blasters you can use Lucian. The next one, the 5th one on the list, emote first. You need to be the first one to emote 20 times in 20 different matches to get 8 emeralds. Simple as that. Any emote will do, whether it's gravity cancelled or on the ground, but it makes sense to emote as soon as you start the match. Number 6 on the list says hit multiple opponents with a single gadget. That is, hitting the same opponent multiple times with the same gadget does not count, guys. So you can't use the same spike ball and throw it at a poor noob in free for all. You've got to basically hit multiple people with a single gadget. You can use the spike ball and hit it at different people in the match, so you can reuse that spike ball, that will count. But I recommend getting bombs or mines and throwing it at people, especially in free for all where you've got more people in a group. You've got 3 people that can possibly get hit by it. If you're doing any of the other matches, whether it's strikeout, you've only got 1 person to hit. If it's friendly 2s, you've only got 2 people to hit, and if it's experimental, you've also only got 1 person to hit. So once again, free for all makes sense in this case. Nothing too earth-shattering, guys. The last one on the list, number 7 for the week, get KOs with different types of attacks. And to read out the list for you, it is neutral light, side light, down light, neutral heavy, side heavy, down heavy, neutral air, side air, down air, recovery and ground pound. If you're not sure what all of these mean, basically neutral means you aren't holding any directional keys while you're pressing your light attack or your heavy attack button. Your side means you're holding left or right when you're hitting your light attack or your heavy attack button. And your down basically means you holding down while you're hitting your light attack or your heavy button. Neutral air or side air or down air, basically that's the same directional while you're in mid air and you're holding either none or one of those directional keys. And recovery is basically as you're getting back to the stage, you press your heavy attack and that is a recovery. And a ground pound is basically hitting down and heavy attack. And that is it for week 8, guys. Pretty simple. If you like me, you can see that I'm on level 58 now. You get to level 85 at the end of it, so it shouldn't be too hard to get there. We've got 5 weeks to go. Also, I don't get to play Brawlhalla as often as I'd like to, so some of you are definitely much further on in this. You can see that it ends in 34 days, so yeah, to get to level 85 within the 34 days and the 5 weeks, it is not that difficult. Last season I actually completed this for my Xbox profile within 2 weeks. So good luck again, guys. Catch me on Twitch, catch me on YouTube next week for the weekly videos. Follow me on Discord, and check out all my socials on Linktree. All the links are in the description below. Thank you for watching Roadry Gaming as always. By the way, guys, let me know, do you think I should do some Brawl Code giveaways through these videos? I do them on my Discord all the time. Let me know if you have any ideas on how best to do it via YouTube videos. Nice to drum up the support. Thank you for watching Roadry Gaming, guys, again. And as Stanley would say, Excelsior.